September 5, 2024. This is session 1242 of the Communications through the Omega Communications Portal. Hello again, Lani speaking, and I gather you in to this space. Wherever you are, you meet within this group consciousness space as you tune into this session. And so as you relax your body and be curious as to what you will receive today, allow yourself to shift your conscious sense of self into the receiving space where we gather in the station of light. And here you are stationed, receiving as your very expanded conscious body of light, the quantumness of you present. And this is how we begin today. Welcome, I'm addressing you in this space. And we see the various levels of your awareness as you are presented here. Yes, indeed, the multi-levels of consciousness as you know them, or the different fields that you focus within. And in your daily journeys through a day as you measure it, you move into various different fields of consciousness. In this space with us, we assess the fields of consciousness that you bring in with you, because the fields of consciousness you have moved within and through and experienced will have a residual imprint in them. And this is how we gather information from you, because you are presenting it, because you are presenting yourself and everything that you know about yourself as a conscious field of information. As you move deeply into receiving the energy field of the station here, you are naturally delivering what you know and have experienced and sensed in the multi-layers of your fields, and at the same time you are replenished, you are revitalized within the cosmic frequency pattern here. And we have referred this to you previously as the prime source of energy and information. And in this field, of course, you naturally replenish yourself. You are, of course, a conscious, aware being who chose to settle within the framework that you recognize as the planet's life form in the current period of time. So you entered within a sense of containment, and you allowed yourself to be entrained in the energy fields of the civilization. As you became more aware, as your field of awareness expanded again to reconnect to the prime consciousness field, then you become aware that you are not limited to the so-called constraints of the civilization. As you move into this energy field where we are gathered together, you are open to the greater fields of consciousness. And this is part of your revitalizing of your systems and of your potential. And you might say the knowledge that you have gathered in the various experiences you've had throughout many different systems of life. Therefore, you are accessing the quantum field of all creation. above everything. And so you are able to bring that overview and the way that you access that prime quantum energy field all around your individual energy field, and thus it is moving deeply within the pattern of the construct of your life form. And where is your life form stationed? And here we address those of you stationed on the Earth planet life form. So where are you stationed? You are stationed within the life form, but your quantum field is bringing in the prime creative conscious field into your precise locality. So you might feel that perhaps you might be in the centre of a large body of water. Your consciousness field will ripple out through the layers of the energy fields or the consciousness fields in the frequency pattern that naturally goes out into all of life around the entire planet life form, into the various layers which are consciousness fields. They're not separate fields, remember. They flow, and you are aware of the energy field because of the frequency that you feel. You would feel the frequency, the life form of water. You would feel the frequency of the life forms you recognize as plants or animals or creatures. You would be aware of that, and yet you would also be aware primarily of your prime source of energy and information. Remember that, so that you do not get lost in other frequency fields of existences. You are primarily focused as the humanoid life form currently, and yet you have access to the cosmic intelligent field. In bringing this to you in this way, in this current gathering, you will be more aware of the fields of frequency all around your individual presence. It is in those fields around you that the images, the concepts, the experiences continue to exist until you reach the place of full connection to your original quantum consciousness, where you are able to clear away patterns that are no longer useful for you. In a sense, they are naturally drawn from you, because when you are fully connected to your prime source of creation, it is a natural effect that you would call cleansing. So the frequency fields around you are very important for you to realize and for you to access the prime frequency field of creation. You have many opportunities when you are aware of disturbances anywhere around the planet life form to lift yourself into connect fully to the prime source of creation. Remember, that has, in your words, a gravitational effect of raising the energy fields of the lower disturbances up into the prime creative field of conscious intelligence. And so it tells the other energy fields the precise energy information that is needed. And so that is the way that it is internalized into the frequency fields around people, around countries. So it's all about raising the consciousness field of all. Enjoy the sensation you may be experiencing as you realize this, and you make it real within your own consciousness field, the frequency field all around you. And another way of recognizing what we are speaking to you about is that you are within a frequency field as if it is likened to a clear bubble, a clear sphere of energy around you, and you can be transported within that energy field to view different areas within the quantum consciousness field of creation. You can be accessing energy information fields. You might have many questions. And so you may be receiving the answers in this field around you that we have just described as a transportational field of energy around you. It could transport you from a disturbing energy field in the locality where you are into a stable field of consciousness, of the quantum intelligent field, where you will receive insights, oversights, information, data. You gather cosmic intelligence as you do that. Is this what you have been needing? Is this what you have been knowing you have needed? Some deeper understanding and the answers to resolve some pattern that might be in layers of thought around you. It is another way that you realize the quantum intelligence of your own individual system for creation. We've come to this point in the deliverances where you realize you are fully accessing the true energy life that you bring into your life form, your physicality, and the area of life, the pattern of life that you exist within the entire planet life form. Enjoy this as you allow it all to enter within you and around you. This was the energy presentation for you in this session. We withdraw now, Aurum out. Lani speaking again. Thank you, Aurum, for this expanded viewpoint again, the upliftment, and it is interesting the way it's presented I feel it goes right back from the present moment, back through the timeline of us as this particular being, and deeper within the consciousness field, before we, the conscious being, entered into the life form. So we've been shown we can access the quantum field of consciousness. And the word that comes to my mind is like bioengineering, as we would think about, and we might hear that in our news items if you listen to news. Bioengineering, and yet this is the cosmic intelligent system that perhaps on Earth we would call such a system as an engineering design. So it's very interesting when you look into some of the words that we use to describe certain activities on Earth without seeing the full potential in the higher field, the frequency behind the intention. So this session has brought a lot of that information into our awareness again. This perhaps might be confirming the thoughts you've been having lately, might be something else. So take it all into you now as we go our separate ways again into our current life form and stream of life that we are constantly creating. So enjoy your creations and enjoy the supportive quantum intelligence field that will be reshaping creation through you intelligently with your own body intelligence systems. So I love presenting these sessions to you, and as this ends this session through the Omega Communications portal, do make sure that you come back fully present within all of your beautiful energy field, that sphere of energy, the clear bubble, perhaps you might think of it as, all around you, very strongly presenting the quantum consciousness intelligently in you and through you and around you. Thank you. And here you are, fully consciously present.